Hi Cancer, how are you? Welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Cancer in your chart. Also, if you are a Cancer born June 21st through the 23rd, you might want to check out my Gemini Cancer cusp readings. There could be something there for you. If this doesn't resonate, you want to check out the other readings for the other signs in your chart. Cancer, I've had a bitch of a time trying to get a reading out for you. First, the phone was at 20% and then it had to stop recording because of that. The next time I started your video, a huge ass monster truck went by and it was like, what the hell is the point of sitting here and listening to this, because I can't talk over this loud sound. And then I just started it again and I started getting terrible stomach pains and I just paused. Now I'm a big believer and there's no coincidences. It's just that wasn't the right time or that wasn't the reading. So we're gonna start now, again, Cancer. Again, if this doesn't resonate, check out the other signs in your chart with my index card deck. I'm finally feeling comfortable enough to incorporate it with the readings, so I'm going to do that. I'm gonna hold off on your pre-message because maybe that's what's effing it all up. All right, Cancer. Let's see what messages we have for you from my index deck. Please be patient with me. How could you say that? Lori Harvey energy. You're so similar. That's why this is happening. And what's so funny is I just had a Gemini reading on by Luminous Moochie, and she was saying like Gemini is dealing with someone who's just like them. So Cancer, maybe you're dealing with the Gemini or you have that in your chart. Don't tell anyone. Attracted to intelligence. So Lori Harvey energy is a reference to a female who, I mean, we don't know this for fact, but her reputation has been that she will move on to bigger and better. Lori Harvey's kind of a bit of a heartbreaker in Hollywood, I guess. But I would say her moves and like swagger is that of a man. Like, she doesn't come across as someone who's attached. She just comes across as someone who, like, if you don't treat me the way that I want to and deserve to be treated, I'm just gonna move on. Maybe that's happened with someone here, Cancer. I feel like just one person though is needing like the patience, like I don't know. Let's go. If it resonates, let me know, as always, Cancer. And if you're interested in a private reading or personal reading, you can always email me at toldaslovetarot@gmail.com. Or if you just want to email me and talk to me. Alright, we got the Magician. That is Gemini and Aries energy. We got the Ten of Cups. Looks like, wow, in the world, someone is trying to create happily ever after. Alright, I got a feeling of like maybe Cancer, you've gotten off social media, or you're thinking about getting off of social media, or you are taking your personal life off social media. You're thinking about that, taking your personal business, family matters. I feel like you might only stay on social media because you could be like an artist or a crafter or someone who makes things, and you would stay, you would be connected to like social media somehow because you're selling what you make. My pre-message was that you have you've revealed a secret side of yourself, your passion or talent, and this kind of ties into where I'm thinking like maybe like my initial thoughts were like someone who makes wine that's really good, or actually is really into craft beer and making beer, or someone who it's like a special talent, like you make a special brisket barbecue sauce for smoking that you sell all over to people through an Etsy shop. Something like specific and creative that you recently maybe have told to someone that they wouldn't have known this about you, and they were like, oh shit. Like me, like I don't even know. Maybe someone who has one job during the week, but then on the weekends, because they are so good at doing hair and makeup, they do that for people and get paid for like weddings and events. Something like that. It's a passion and it's a talent, and it's something that not everyone knows that you do, Cancer. I also have a feeling here that if someone is trying to find happily ever after, or has just found and is in happily ever after with their relationship, someone is either learning or thinking about keeping it much more private than anything else. Like, I see someone who's could be in a whole ass relationship but won't post pictures of the person, won't talk about the person with anybody other than close friends and family. This person, to what appears to the world, is not what's actually going on personally. Ooh. So, King of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups upright, and then the Two of Swords. And to me, this just looks like kind of two people who are at odds. I was going to say maybe someone's working on their marriage, their like, or their partnership. They're kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They're like shying away from being out in the public and even online. I know I keep going to online, but like I feel like I'm looking at a male who has anger issues and a female who is very caring and compassionate and intuitive, but she drinks too much. I feel like there was a partnership here, or that's where this partnership is, but there's something about a division. The Two of Swords here. Maybe you're on the cusp of alright, this makes more sense to me. two people who are at odds are not seeing eye to eye about something, and it's led to a division between the two people. I feel like someone could be jealous here of the other person's popularity and success. Where someone needed the other person in the past, I feel there's this separate identity, separate independence of like, I can do it on my own. And maybe that has shocked someone's world to see someone like not want their help or not receive their help or not want them. And it's like they're used to being wanted. They're not used to someone walking away and being like, this isn't working for me, we're not seeing eye to eye, or we're at a stalemate, so we're just gonna end this and move on to something else. Strength, that's Leo energy, and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like someone's holding back. Could be literally like they're not talking, or like they're just not sharing what they're really thinking and feeling, or what they see happening in the future. There's like this desire to succeed and be successful, but someone is really thinking about what's it going to take to be successful. Okay, someone may have some like really harsh wounds, deep wounds still from being hurt in the past, whether it was from childhood stuff or an ex-lover. Someone has focused heavily on just working to make money and working on themselves, healing their wounds, focusing on themselves as they move forward. And I feel like someone has taken their wounds and they have worked on them and they have moved forward. I have this energy of like someone not liking to see someone else succeeding, which is pretty freaking sick to me, but it's like, it's a jealous envy. It's not wanting to see someone be successful. Like thinking that they're magic and realizing like, or thinking like this is just fallen on their lap, but not realizing like, no, who you're dealing with is like got some strong feelings, convictions, ethics, morals, and then it's not a luck thing. It's they've worked and manifested these things into their life. Cancer, I feel like I'm looking at people who are looking at you and wondering how you've gotten where you've gotten. How do you have it all? I feel like you've been doubted, Cancer. Either you've been doubted or thought of as like face value someone who didn't have depth, who didn't have anything maybe beyond just partying, but I feel like I'm watching someone trying to figure out how you are being successful, or how something is being successful. This person over here is thinking in their head, have they done this? Have they done that? How did Cancer, or however it resonates, how did they get all that success? Like, how did they get that? They don't realize you're a really strong manifester. You've prayed. This is gonna sound weird, but I just heard like someone turning their back on the world and doing things their way. Maybe you're doing things totally different. Maybe your happy relationship that you've created in our beginning is actually, I heard the other day this term, non-cohabitating relationship, something like non-cohabitating marriage, where like you keep your space from each other, you each have your own places still, so there is no complete commitment, I guess I'd say. It's like I'm hearing and feeling like, as long as you don't put a leash on me, as long as you're not telling the world our business, someone will be leashed in that. I don't know how to describe this. Alright, it's like someone who wants to be committed, who wants to be held accountable, who wants the everything that comes with an intimate relationship, the ups and the downs. But they don't want you coming to them or being asked, so what do you want? Do you want to be in a relationship with me? Do you want the ups and downs of a relationship? Like, what are you going for? It's like they don't want to talk about that. But if you just naturally let things go upon its course and like don't say, come here, put on the leash, they're gonna come over and stand next to you while you're holding the leash, because they know that that's where they want to be and they want to be going with you. They just don't want to be told to do it. That is some shit right there. Maybe this is why you're patient with them and you're understanding, and I don't know. Let's get some last cards for Cancer. Now that I've finally gotten your reading out, this is the second time I'm seeing the Empress reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Page of Swords. The Sun reversed. Cancer, I feel like I'm just hearing like you are viewed in a very high light and people check up on you, or they watch your social medias to check up on you because you're a valuable, insightful, wise person. Like, you are open, you're caring to everybody. You're on the cusp of stepping into motherhood, stepmotherhood. Maybe that King of Wands is divorced and you are the Queen of Cups coming into this home and being the like stepmom. But it doesn't get talked about because someone doesn't want any titles. So as long as it's not being talked about, they're okay. Someone here is a great manifester. They are very strong with their beliefs and they know how to work like the laws of assumption and the laws of attraction, whether or not they know they're doing it. And it's like bringing into their like this person is, someone here is like creating and manifesting and they don't even realize how powerful they are. This Empress in reverse doesn't realize how powerful she is. Both the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here too, it makes me think like in divine timing she will understand. I have a feeling like motherhood plays into this. Maybe stepping into like a stepmother role or actually becoming a mom. Whatever it is you were looking to do or looking for and wanted in life, like you've manifested it, Cancer, because you are a very strong manifestor. I feel like this Empress is in reverse because like she's so bloody powerful and creating like sunshine for people, but you don't even know it. You could be getting watched online or know that someone is watching you online, Cancer, and this is part of wanting to get off social media. I don't think you've done it yet, but I still think you're thinking about it. Okay, Cancer. I might title this like people underestimate how powerful of a person you are, Cancer. How much you can get shit done. If you say something's gonna happen, it's gonna freaking happen. You will make sure it gets done. There's a lot of unknown, untapped power in someone here. They think they're just a Queen of Cups, intuitive. Oh. But no, you're actually a Magician Empress. You're not just intuitive. You're a manifesting maniac with psychic skills and feminine power. Cancer. Please let me know if it resonates. If it doesn't, check out the other signs in your chart. And I'll see you next time. Bye.